What's up, guys? Randy Cormier, American Vinyl Media. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you a collection I bought about 3 weeks ago, and it's one of the best ones I've picked that has 80s metal. I've gotten much bigger collections and maybe collections that are worth more money, and I know I have actually, but this one was primo because it's really hot right now is 80s metal. Especially if it's first press stuff that, just isn't around as much. I've already sold some of it, and there's too much of it to go through all. There's like 1,500 LPs, but I'm going to show you a couple piles that I put together in here. I've already, like labeled some and, did some information on some of these. But, yeah, we're gonna turn the phone around, and I'm just going to go and show you guys some of the stuff. I'm looking forward to showing you some of this. Some of it's classic rock, like the Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, that kind of stuff. Obviously, just classic rock, but a lot of it's metal, and we're going to show you a couple piles in here, then I'm going to bring it outside to my other storage unit outside and show you the rest of it. Okay, all right? We'll flip up some of this. I'm at my house right now, actually, but this stuff will be going to my store. It'll be sold on my Facebook Live auctions that I do every single Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. I'm actually going to put a link to my Facebook. If any of you guys want to check out my live auctions, we have a really good time. It's a really good vinyl family. It's all done live. And I also do something called what's called the Vinyl Dash at the end of most of my auctions, which you can get really good deals on, sort of like common classic rock or country or metal, stuff that I may have triples or quadruples of, or stuff that's just maybe is really expensive but maybe has... it's VG condition, so I just let it go for really cheap. Anyways, let's go through some of this. This is a club edition Physical Graffiti, obviously. King Cobra, I don't know if you guys remember those guys from the 80s. Great band. What is this? I think this is, let's see. I don't even know what this is. Max Havoc. I can't remember hearing that. I don't remember what it sounds like. Law and Order, Guilty of Innocent, 1989 hard rock. Kick Axe, these are kind of common. These don't go for that much. What's this? Is it Little Angels? This is cool. There's a lot of kind of weird bands like this that, this is a good one. This is an original press. This is 1988 LA Guns. This goes for some money. This kind of stuff, anything LA Guns or Guns N' Roses or, you guys know if you collect this stuff, you know how much they go for. I just sold a Badlands out of this collection, and man, that's just insane how much money that went for. Anyways, there's some more Zeppelin. This one is a club edition. Eternal Devastation. I think this is, speed metal. Coda. We got a nice OG near mint copy. Beautiful copy of Coda. Zeppelin 3 reissue, 76 reissue of Presence. Baron Cross. Those guys were cool in the late 80s. This one is a Babylon AD. This sells for a lot of money. This is the kind of stuff you look for when you get a metal collection. And, of course, we got great Black Sabbath stuff. A couple Beatles in there mixed in. Mass, another rock band. Alice. Of course, we got to have our OG Ozzy. You can't lose with Ozzy, man. It sells so fast. Beatles are even hotter right now because of the big documentary, Get Back, which is an amazing documentary. Disney Plus, if you haven't seen it. Banshee, it's an EP. This is hard rock as well. Some Sabbath. There's more Ozzy. Bonfire, Black Sheep, Bullet Boys. Something like this goes for a lot of money. I mean, it's these type of bands that had these one hits or two hits. They didn't press very many records, and it was getting towards the late 80s when they were starting to go really heavy on CDs. So there's not as many of them. Blacksmith, this is pretty rare. This one goes pretty high. I think this probably about $100 or something ridiculous. It's metal from 1986. Bluebeard. Let's see. This is Brighton Rock. Black and Blues. I know most of these. Some of you guys may say, "Oh, that's pronounced wrong" or whatever. If I do, I don't know the band. I don't know every band. So it's even the 80s stuff, which is my era. Beautiful white album in great shape. Got some Lizzie. Frank Marino, some great Nazareth, a nice OG Crew, always sells quick, of course. mallet. Let's check the. All right, here's another. We'll go through this one a little quicker. Just some off kind of metal bands in here. Great Rat record. Queensryche, Killer. Sells really high. Quiet Riot, Victory. More Rat. This is a cool Queen. The Works goes $25-30. I have some OG Rush in here. Can't hurt on the Rush. So Heavy Metal Kids, cool. Queen the Miracle. Have never really sold that many of these. I usually get the common Queen stuff in. And I don't really get these kind of Rush, another Rush, Quiet Riot 3, some AC/DC. I sold a lot of AC/DC already out of this collection. I wish I would decided to do my channel before I started getting into this collection, because there's a lot I would have showed you that I had some really cool other stuff that I wish I could have showed you, but I'll get it again. Let's see, more AC/DC, more Axe. Oh, nice. Again, you find some, Lita had some hits. They didn't press a ton of records for her. I mean, they did. They sold a lot, but not as many as, say, something like Poison or Bon Jovi. So it's a little, when you find a Lita record, it's going to go sometimes for a little bit more money than, a generic, Bon Jovi or something. Badger. Hanover. A lot of Saxon in this. Again, some more Queen. Nice Freddie Mercury. Saxon, more Rush. Desmond Child, who wrote a bunch of Bon Jovi songs and a bunch of, some Kiss, and he helped write I Was Made for Loving You with Paul Stanley. Great songwriter, credible songwriter. That was his own band. Crocus, Kicks, another huge one. Kicks had a few hits, and their records go high. Let's go out to the garage area, and I'll show you some more. I got some Maiden, some other stuff out there. Okay, here's some more. I hardly have even gone through these at all. But there's... yeah, Y&T, excellent. There's probably 6 or 7 Y&T in here. There's some crazy bands in here, too, that are worth a lot of money. Wasted, Warrant. Warrant, Cherry Pie, big money in these metal records. Zebra. I used to have that cassette when I was a kid. Played the crap out of it. Zion. Triumph. Neil Young. There's some classic rock mixed in, but it's mostly... like I said, hard rock and metal. White Wolf. That's a cool White Lion. That's 86 or something. Fight to Survive. Yeah, 86. Another great record, Pride, of course, with Weight on it. That was their next album, I think, 87. White Tiger, White Wolf, Wasted. This guy kept everything alphabetically, took really good care of all of his stuff. XYZ, killer record. Who's Last, White Cross, Wasp. And these things are all like, some of them have bin cuts and stuff in them. White Snake, so the covers are sometimes VG, but most of the vinyl and all this stuff, Hyper, wow, is all excellent. We're talking VG++ to near mint. Just tons and tons of this kind of rock and hard rock and metal. Just doesn't end, man. It's just a vixen. Another high-price record, believe it or not. I guess it depends on where you are in the country, too. I'm guessing. Because it goes high up here, but I've seen it priced low at other places. Vinnie Vincent Invasion, of course, cool. Van Halen, small Van Halen collection in here. All first press stuff. UFO. If you're a UFO fan, I think I've got every UFO record that was ever made in here. Not in just this one, but other cases had a bunch in them too. Just tons and tons. TT Quick. More UFO. Uriah Heep, some older school metal. Rock, I'd put it. Let's see. I think I got one more. Okay, we'll go through one more pile. I have much more, but like I said, it's like you'd get bored after a while going through it all. And there's just some. This is a great bunch of stuff because it has a lot of first press Scorpions kind of stuff. A lot of first press of every band in here, actually. Great Scorpions collection. Shanker Group. let's see. Yeah, more shakers. A couple Cheap Trick thrown in here. Live of Budokan. Some other stuff. Ivory Tower. There's some nice Maiden. Prayer for the Dying. Sweet. Peace of Mind. Yeah, buddy. Paul Di'Anno's Battle Zone. Headpins. Hurricane. More Shanker. The Cult. Great record. Cobra, I've had that a few times, sold a few of those. Another high price record, Jet Boy, believe it or not. More Cheap Trick. Rainbow. Crimson Glory. Cats and Boost, Kicked and Clawed. Nice Judas Priest first press collection. Even got a promo of Black Sabbath. I think it's a promo, live promo of Black Sabbath in there. White label promo. Dio. More Black Sabbath. Dio, Rainbow. Yeah, man, just killer.